Hey there, everybody. Well, it seems as though the votes have been counted and the audience has spoken. The deck has been chosen. Charmander and Friends. Don't be sad if your pick didn't win. Bulbasaur and Friends is the one I like the best to start with. But, I'm going to be searching for some hacks for this and try and get a ton of cards using those hacks, so that I don't have to go and fight 80,000 trainers to show you how to do all the stuff. But here's the deck. These are the different cards in it. Isn't that exciting? I think it's exciting. I like Arcanine. I really like the Magmars, too. I like the other Magmar better, though. The Fossil Magmar is the one I like the best. Alrighty, well, I never understood why they made this a 3-type deck. I never did. But I guess they have their reasons. Well, yeah. This is exciting, isn't it? Okay, well, I'm going to be showing you different deck types periodically throughout the game. I'm not going to be fighting every single trainer, too, by the way, on screen. Alright, these are auto deck machines. If you've beaten a gym, you can go talk to those machines pretty much, and you can make a deck of any of the cards with any of the, you can make a deck. You can make any of the decks that somebody in that gym has. There we go. By the way, these are the other decks you could have selected, like the Bulbasaur and Friends deck, and then you have the Squirtle and Friends deck, and then you have 2 other ones. And if you just have enough cards, like if you have all the cards you need to make it, you can make that deck. So, yeah, if you were really, really sad that you didn't get the deck you wanted, go take a look in there, and you'll be happy if you have the cards. You can make it. I personally like making my own decks. I think they're a lot of fun. I'll show you some too in it. Oh, Machamp. I always end up with tons of Machamps. For some reason, I find them a lot in those machines. Deck save machine. This is cool. Deck save machine, you can save your own decks too. So, like, if you get a really good deck, you can just save it in there. It's really useful in my opinion, because I make lots of decks. I have a deck that's different to beat, like, almost every single gym leader. Either that or I make 2-type decks. Mail. Periodically, you will get mail, and your emulator will lag if you have 5 programs running at once. Yeah. If you want to collect the same cards, duel the same people, because you get the same booster packs, and I think there's actually some preference to what cards you get, depending on where you go, other than just energy type. If you beat a guy from, like, the electric gym, and it's a type of booster that gives you an energy, it'll be an electric energy, a lightning energy. Ah, Snorlax is great. Hey look, a Charmeleon. That's good. If we had one more Charmander, we could make the correct ratio of cards. Generally, when you're making a deck, you go 3 for the basic, 2 for the first evolution, and 1 for the last evolution, or 4, 3, 2. Just because that's the ratio that seems to work best. Because you have more time to get the other ones. But, yeah. So these are all the different clubs. Every building here has something special to it. On the top left, that's Ishihara's house. It doesn't say that though, because he's not there yet. Ishihara is actually a Japanese musician that they named somebody after. Oh man, this is epic. This is where you fight the Elite Four. Those in search of the legendary Pokemon cards defeat the masters of the 8 clubs and attain the 8 medals. Once attained, defeat the Grandmaster Hero Pokemon. Then you shall inherit the legendary Pokemon cards. Hooray. Okay, every one of these clubs is basically like a Pokemon gym. Basically, I stress the basically part because these games are completely different, as you've already seen. Oh, Ronald, I hate him.
Well, getting the rock medal wasn't that hard. If I keep this up, I should be able to get the legendary Pokemon cards. What? It's you, Tempest. What are you doing? Huh? That's a deck. Are you trying to get the legendary Pokemon cards?
Yes.
What? I can't believe it. You? The legendary Pokemon cards? Don't make me laugh. Alright, listen up. I'll teach you what it's about.
Oh my gosh, Ronald, shut up. I'm just gonna keep hitting the A button now. Oh, I forgot to change the text speed. No! Oh, no. It's alright, it'll be over soon. Alright, blah, 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 blah. Nobody likes you, Ronald. Oh, look at this, it's Gene. This is the first gym leader. Or club leader, whatever. If you talk to the club leader, what happens is if you go over to your computer thing, and you go to read mail, if you've never talked to them before, Dr. Mason will be like, oh, look at this, I have a deck you should use to fight him. But half the time, you haven't beaten that gym leader yet, so those decks won't help you, because you can't look at the decks. By the way, there is a hack that you can use to get infinite booster packs out of your inbox. If you put all the codes into a Game Shark, or the Game Shark Advance on a Virtual Boy, or Visual Boy Advance, you can get those slots to just always have new cards. So you just keep hitting the A button really, really, really fast, and you'll keep getting new packs on there. I think I'll post a link to that, because I will eventually, I don't know when I'll do it, but eventually I'm gonna hack for some cards. Oh look, it's Ishihara. Hello, nice to meet you, I'm Ishihara. I'm a Pokemon card collector. I love collecting cards. I see you also love Pokemon cards. Please come see me again, we must trade sometime. Oh, if you're playing with the cards, please read some of the books here. I believe they will be helpful. Not again. Oh, come on. There we go. Yeah, so there's just a bunch of, like, random knowledge here. I'm not going to go through and read them on my own, because I've beaten this game, like, 7 or 8 times. And I've had files in this game probably, like, 20 times. Alright, now I'm gonna do a real battle. Ah! Fast forward is a little too strong in this one. Always wanted to be a rock Pokemon. Doesn't the name Rock? Won't you duel against my rock Pokemon deck? Sure, Andrew. This guy can be annoying to fight. But, alright. I'm gonna spend the rest of the episode fighting this guy probably, because I always have a hard time beating him. And since we don't have a lot of good cards yet, and I haven't edited the deck isn't very good yet. The deck you start with is pretty bad. But that's okay. I'll send Pikachu out there first, so I can build up Magmar. Then I'll hopefully just truck through him with Magmar. Oh, perfect. Well, at least they didn't hit me at all. Alright, I have a switch card, so I'm just gonna build up Magmar. Yeah, Pikachu would get wrecked by any of those. Moral of the story, don't do drugs. Don't ask why I said that, I really don't know. I do not have a clue as to why I said that. Not a clue. Alright. We are so excited right now. Yeah. You get the gist, though. The way you want to fight is you want to just build up your strong guys and get them in once they're built up. Unless you can fight with them already. I mean, it's pretty common sense. Everybody plays it different. You'll figure out what you like to do just by playing it. I usually like making decks that have like 4 to 6 like good starting Pokemon, like the Fossil Magmars. only take 1 energy to start attacking with, and they have a good effect. So I like having something that can attack within a turn or two, and I like building a couple that take forever to build up, like Zapdos. So I used to have a deck that was nothing but Electabuzz. I had like 4 different Electabuzzes, and then I had these guys there. So it took forever for me to get the Zapdoses up, but the Electabuzzes could attack the turn that they were in. Oh, Computer Search, that's a good card. There are tricks. If you are playing on a Game Boy Advance and you want to see what the order of cards is in your deck and you have a Computer Search, you can start using that and then turn off your Game Boy while you're playing, and it'll go back to that. It'll go back to your hand, and you will see what order the cards are in your deck, which is a fun little trick. It's cheap, but I used to do it. Why not? Alright, well, I think I'm going to call it there for now. So I'll see you guys all later. I hope this is helping, and peace out.